Welcome to the novel audio. I wish you all the best. Kim faked rumors about me, say I'm not ashamed to seduce your fiancé. I scratched my ass. The Crown Prince's advice collapsed and screamed, "You're scratching your ass. You're scratching my ass." My name is Kwang Tang. It's a real Venus out there. After 8 years of collecting trash, I was finally picked up by my parents. They want me to donate a kidney to you. Of course, this idea is a fake Venus for them. If they come to, and take me home so I can donate a kidney, suitable for brother with blood urea disease, at the same time after. The fake Venus will rob me, let the older brother. I'm grateful for her and ready to be a dog, lick her for life. My sister of the same blood, who actually donated his kidney. Again ridiculed and heartbroken without mercy, finally, to help the false Jin steal the Crown Prince Ri Beijing. He even drove me to death. Oh, you ask how I know? Because I've been through zero, I'm the heroine of a book. Brutal novels are miserable. The first day I came home. It's when we're having dinner together. The fake alligator shed a few tears and start crying. I saw that and asked her anxiously. The snow made me cry again. Don't worry, even if your sister comes back, we're not going to kick you out either. We've been raising kids for 18 years, so I'm like a real girl. That's ours. Adam looked at his parents with a touching face. Wiping tears said, I know I'm only worried about my brother. Now the road is back. My brother was alone in the hospital. On such a happy family day. If I think about it, I can't eat. Your parents looked at you gently. Snow really understands. I still remember my brother now. It's not in vain that my brother loves you. I ate the cake on my face with no expression. Even when I see Snow and my parents don't want to eat, I put all the cake in front of me. Take a big bite. The Snow and my parents cried for a while. But I didn't react when I saw it. Immerse yourself in eating. They're stiff. And then she opened her mouth and said, Parents, let's take a road test with my brother. They're siblings, so the probability of a match is very high. If Sugar donated a kidney to his brother, then his disease will be cured. I've already visited. Without a kidney, you live normally. I just lost a kidney. He saved his brother's life. Before she could finish, I refused. I can't. I've sold one of your kidneys. If you continue to donate it, there will be no more, I said, pulling up my shirt, to reveal scars from appendicitis surgery. And I look at my parents with sorry eyes. I looked at the surprised faces of my parents and the Snow. I added that she is the mother of Snowchild. When I was 10 years old, she said she wanted to buy an iPhone. So I cut off my kidney and sold it. When I finished, I carefully covered my waist. Ra called me back because of my kidney. If I had known, I wouldn't have come back. I like to laugh. Actually, the mother of the fake Venus. He drank to death a long time ago. Her father is having an affair. Finally, the husband of love, the discovery. Then he accidentally beat the man's husband to death and go to jail after the adoptive parents died. My foster father's mistress said she wanted to raise me. But actually, she just wants me to do the same job as her. To make money for her. Fortunately, I got out early. It was then picked up by an old lady who picked up trash. You and I have been collecting trash together for 8 years. Before the biological parents, mine defined. They didn't know what to do, so they were in a hurry. Sorry, parents don't know. I stood up and overturned the table. Throw all the food on the fake Venus. It's a little sad, but even if it's too late. They say if you don't have 2 kidneys, you die. Turns out my sister and my parents both want me dead. You guys are bad. But what I've been through. Make the listener feel hurt and cry, so that in the wake of midnight, my parents would slap themselves. So in desperation, I ran into the wrong room. Enter the fake Venus private room and lock the door. It makes perfect sense. The royal maid shouted from outside. Ladies, this is the ladies' room. Can't get in. The Snow was there pretending to call out to her sister. Do you like my room? No matter what you give me. But can I change your clothes first? I spilled food on your clothes. She still doesn't realize it. The seriousness of the matter. She thought I'd open the door if I just called, but it's long gone. I won't stay open all night. I see I still haven't opened the door. The fake Kim started crying and running away, loose with parents. My parents are not good. I shouldn't have mentioned my brother's illness. It's right that your sister is angry at you at the dinner table. But if she doesn't open the door, why don't you take a shower? Can change clothes. All my clothes are in the room. My parents are still in deep sadness right now when my son is sick. Blood urea and daughter lost a kidney. Blood urea? Ure levels in the blood range from 2.5 to 7.5. L is considered normal. If this number is higher, it means that the less kidney function. Who cares if she takes a shower or not? I'm a little tired of knocking on the door. Is BA, I don't know, not our idea. Yes, you can open the front door. Can my sister get dressed and take a shower? My mother was in the room screaming, laughing all over my hair. Crawled on the floor in a twisted way, smashed all the toys. Ornaments, clothes, cosmetic handbags in it. I'm a snowman, do you understand what's going on? Your sister is still young. Let's go to the living room for a shower, just wear your new clothes. The snow cherishes his furniture when you hear the noise inside. Everyone is going crazy. What are you doing on the road? What are you smashing? Please open the door and let me in. I broke into the safe, and where all her jewelry. Her most precious thing on you. 10 fingers are all closed, 10 toes are also closed, because in principle, the first day back home. Teen Kim, he also lied that he would give up the room, but the next day, she slammed again. The owner stole his jewelry. What are you talking about? Everything in this family belongs to you. But that ring was given to me by you. That's the only thing. It belongs to you, so please give it back. This is the main character of this novel, also known as the Prince of Beijing. The ring that Kuang Tuet said is worth thousands. 10,000 when they go to the first price. The snow just says it looks beautiful, it's quiet. I paid a lot of money to buy it and give it to you, even if tomorrow she's going to accuse me of stealing. I can't let her complain. Accuse yourself in vain. So I'm going to pick up my own stuff. What's wrong with me playing? It makes perfect sense. Because the room I robbed when I opened the door, so ... I can only sleep in the living room for one night, early morning the next day. Maid King, I was surprised to see that the door could be opened. But after the door opened, all that's left is shock. Because when she opened the door, she saw that the room was a mess, clothing handbag, cosmetics and jewelry all over the floor. I curl up in the corner. I fell asleep on the sofa. Because I can't sleep in my bed. I ate too much last night. She had too many cookies and vomited in her bed. And then you think that even if it's dirty, so I gave the bunk a bonus. Feces and urine, King Ma. I saw the lady's room being treated like that. She was stunned for a few seconds. Then a cry binds the ears. A black girl, 2 girls, what are you doing? Her silence has dragged her parents and Kuang Tuet. All 3 of them showed up. I was surprised to see the scene in front of me. What are you doing in my room? I raised my head among the dolls. Limited and expensive version of Kuang Zhu, and then painfully hugged my skinny body. Yesterday's cake. This is the first time in my life that I have eaten cake. So I can't help but eat more. Then in the middle of the night I had a stomachache. I can't get out of bed, vomiting and diarrhea. I'm sorry, I'm so rubbish. You dirty my room. My room is as dirty as you are. Snow almost fainted when she heard me. Vomiting and diarrhea in bed. When I returned, I found my safe open. Instant fake photo. Her gentle creation has completely disappeared. Ignore the stench in the room and the clutter on the floor. She excitedly rushed into the room. And look at the safe, his mess with an angry face. Why is your safe open? It's right that she's worried, because what's stored there is jewelry. Cash and certificate of ownership. For an exchange that Kuang Jia, I gave it to her over the years. Jewelry holding out play, also happy hand spread. If it is broken, it can also be repaired. But the title certificate. Property and paper money can be destroyed. See a lot. Certificate of ownership and money torn up. The snow is inhibited. On the road, why do you do that? If you are not happy with me, you can speak up. Why waste things like that? She's still trying to maintain her image, his decency and generosity, but soon enough, she won't be able to calm down. Because she's seen the jewels that I love so much. Treasures that you wouldn't normally wear. It's all worn on me now. 10 toes also wear 10 fingers also wear. There are some rings on her neck. The most obvious is the symbol of love. I gave it to her. I'm wearing it on my toes. That ring of yours is yours for me. I stretched my toe out and moved it. Which one did you say? If I just lost the ring, then they might think I'm greedy for money and dignity, Something's wrong. But now I've done it. Snow's room became a mess. Valuables are all wet by the crystal flower. Everything is ruined, so they'll just think I have a mental problem. For having suffered so much, the Snow is cleaning up and crying. This bracelet was given to me by my mother. This necklace was given to me by my brother. This ring, grandmother said it was an heirloom. This room is a birthday present. I gave it to you for your 18th birthday. There is also this money. I plan to use it when traveling abroad. She recounted the details of the past, trying to evoke their parents' memories. But her wealth and affection for her maid, I became more pitiful. Why do you have everything and I have nothing? My parents gave me a lot of jewelry, a room and money. You and I are picking up trash. When I was 10, I asked to eat outside. That's why she saw me and adopted me. She said she's been collecting trash all her life, but you're not trash. You were my grandmother's treasure, but she died of an illness. I don't have money for your treatment. I fell down and cried. It feels like I'm back in front of Kier, the life of the heroine in the reverse story. It's miserable. Who heard also shed tears. My parents, who were just woken up by the fake Venus. I almost fainted when I heard my words. My father burst into tears. Oh my God. What kind of life are we living on our way? The way I'm wrong with you. My mother was crying and punching me in the chest. I deserve to die. Why did I let that woman carry the sugar in the first place? The way my weight became Ray like this. I have to do something later, because I made a noise, so parents. I don't care if I break my room. It's snowing, I'm in a hurry. The maid changed my clothes, then take me to the hospital. The doctor said I might have a cold. Give me some medicine and tell us to go back. When I returned, I saw that the king was wearing a pillow. Get out of the snow room and throw me away. Why throw it away? I heard you say this mattress is 100,000. Just wash it and let me sleep on it. I used to sleep on mattresses that I picked up. So it's not cool. I looked at the snow with dark eyes. Kuang Tuet realized the balance in her heart. Dad was leaning towards me. She suppressed her nausea and said, Daddy, you got it wrong. I don't mean to hate your sister, the Queen Mother. I didn't want to throw it away. I just told her to take it to the laundry. She wants to sleep on the mattress that I pooped on. Kuang Tuet Street, I like your room so much. Then I'll clean it up, then give it to me. I don't deserve it. That's your room. You should sleep in the living room. That's the room where I cried. You'd better sleep there. She think Kim, fake same hypocrite, likes acting, likes to pretend to be pathetic. It's hard to get sympathy from others. I'm different from her. I'm really miserable. I don't have to pretend she's a robber. It takes the lives of others and it takes over. She can't compare to me. The certificate of ownership of the property has been torn, so we have to do it again. Dad directly banished the little snow hand. Your mom and dad have thought it through, even though we always treat you like our own daughter. But I'm not a girl after all. Our intestines. We can't forgive for what our parents did. Your gut did it to the road. So giving the right to keep the property is inappropriate. I asked the lawyer to withdraw it. These houses will later be transferred to the road. I hope you understand. But don't worry, the other things we bought for you, including jewelry, your clothes and bags, will still belong to you. If you hear that, bite your teeth until they are about to break. My eyes want to eat me. That property right is a gift from Kuang Jia, on the condition that she is Jiang Jia's biological daughter. If you sue the contract, gifts can be withdrawn. She still wants to stay in this house. She can't even get married. As the great lady of the Kuang family, then she's the sow that she can't unmask right now. She held back and said, Dad, you should do this. I can't forgive. For what your parents did to your sister, but now they're all dead. We can only make it up to our sister. Let him forget all the misery of the past. Just give her those property rights. They belong to her. She thought you'd be upset if she does this. But I only praise that the snow child understands. Then everything was actually transferred to my name. I have a title certificate. The property that my father gave me started crying. Father Hoo-hoo, is this for you? In the future, you will be kicked out of the house. Can I live there? I wanted to say that you don't understand humans, but when you hear my words... She felt hurt. You idiot, this is your home. No one can kick you out of the house, you're right. I've arranged the way. Starting next week. My sister and I will go to school together. Even though we are not short of money. I can feed you all my life, but girls still need to read a lot of books. After having Kim fake, I can hear the words he says. Everyone was shocked. Unable to tie mouth, I saw you looking at me with a strange look. She bit her tongue to explain. I don't mean that our school is very strict. The basic skills of the road are poor. Just so afraid that maybe not keep up, best to find her. It's a more normal school, so she can be comfortable. She's scared. If I go to school, the story of the fake Venus, it will affect her image as a lady, in the eyes of the prince. Beijing Sao. Dad, I don't know what she's thinking. I have greeted your school leaders. I will study here for half a year. Next year, I'll arrange for her to study abroad. It will not affect the school as admission rate. The educational level of Thing Kim, pride is still very important, even if you don't want to use them. But also indispensable. He's actually my biological father. As we know it, heroine in reverse novels. They are often bullied at school, so on my first day of school I was bullied. The fake Venus alluded to her licking dogs. That I'm the illegitimate daughter of Kuang Jia. My first day home broke my room. The property that was originally given to her was taken back by her father. Give it all to me. How do guys lick? That guy can stand the job. Their goddess must suffer this injustice. So after school I was blocked at the toilet door. Bully. The school blocked the door and wouldn't let me go to the bathroom. I'm red-eyed, my classmate promised. Can you wait for me? I want to go to the bathroom. I can't help it. He promised to stop me with a straight face. I won't let you go. I heard you're the sister of Kuang Zhu. Gets pissed 3 outside born. Why are you and your mother so unscrupulous? His mother was a minister. And his father's the head of a big hospital. He abandoned his wife. And his son to be with a graduate student. He even gave him a sister. I promised to hate the most. It's the third and the illegitimate. Now he's trying to fix me. All right, if he bullies me, then he'll be the best bully. I didn't have integrity, so I knelt down and hugged his leg. He promised, please let me go to the bathroom. I'm not an illegitimate child. I'm Kuang's daughter. The snow was secret. Swap us in the hospital, and I'm lost outside when I was 10 years old. Mother Kuang Tuet sold a kidney. I want to buy myself an iPhone. I can't help it anymore. If you don't let me in, I'll get out of my pants. No, I don't want to wear wet pants if I wet my pants. And let all my classmates and teachers to see me piss my pants and I won't survive. I'll feel self-deprecating. He would kill himself by jumping. Please, no matter what. He is also the son of a high-ranking official. When the rich young man heard me describe. That's completely confusing. Not to this extent. The hand that held the door let go, I immediately ran in. After a new rush, dared to breathe a sigh of relief. You are saved, you promised. You're such a good person. I won't drink that much water next time. I almost choked to death. I promise I can't believe I praised him. What the hell are you talking about? I put my pants on and walked out of the room. Then hold on to the arm of the promised invasion. You promised to spread the wind. Thanks for not bullying me at school. I'm a lovely little girl. If I get bullied, I'll really die. You are my savior. Can I buy you some milk tea? You can buy whatever snacks you want. My parents give me 1,000 yuan of pocket money every month. You left me money for 2 meals. The rest can spend whatever you like. I promise you, you are a real girl. I haven't washed my hands yet. Follow people? I promise I can't stand it anymore. Mr. Feng, this person is not an idiot. I'm not a fool. It's just that I didn't go to school, so I didn't understand anything. After I was 10, my mother raised me to drink to death. My foster father fought with someone else and died. And I'm employed by my grandmother, collecting trash for farming. Hoo, you're going to hate me because I'm a scavenger and bully. Right? Please don't say anything about me. Really don't say anything about me. I'll feel self-deprecating. The real-life version of the vocal is the real and fake Venus. I've seen tragic things, but I've never seen anything so tragic. My parents are so cruel. How could he not be so ashamed? If I were him, I'd find a trace of water on the ground and in. That's good. You're all good kids with ideas. You all have a bright future. I'm weak. Are you still bullying me? I promise to slap you in the back of the head and bully your head. I promise the wind I'll never bully little girls. Because you're on your knees, this is over. The Snow is using Lao Tzu as a tool of revenge. Just wait for me. So you want my money, oh one boy. Smiling beside Fong, you're missing 3 melons and 2 apples. He's really not lacking. Beijing has a lot of high-ranking officials. I promised to be a minister. His grandfather was an old general. There is a noble family, because I'm really miserable. He's never seen anything so pathetic, so promise not only not to beat me. They even take me to eat. I've never seen the world so moving. I promise you are so kind. I've never been to such a high-end dining place. Wow, this is delicious. It was the first time I had eaten something so delicious. Eating it all is not enough. Can I bring it back to eat tomorrow? How could I let you spend so much money? I have to pay. She said, Sister, this is KFC. Just shut up and eat your food. I just saw KFC on TV. Sorry, I'm a little stupid. I've never eaten KFC. Promise to spread the word. Have you ever had milk tea? I show off my intelligence. When I picked up the trash, I found some unopened boxes of drinks. He promised that he wanted to scold me. But I don't know what to say. It took me a long time to get my hair. Invite you to drink. He promised that day he wouldn't hit me. They didn't steal my pocket money, but also gave me 200 yuan. When he drove me home by motorcycle, I was so scared I hugged his waist. He wouldn't let go. Huh, you are so kind. I miss you every night. I'll dream of you. He promised to put his hands out. You made me lose face today. Leave your hands. If I'm late, my mother will scold me. Can I pick you up tomorrow? Free driver, I appreciate him even more. I promise you are a good person. This is the first time I've met a good person with me like that. You will be rewarded for being a good person. I deliberately embraced the promise of wandering at the door. Waiting a long time to come in. Just walked in the door, of course. I saw the fake Venus looking at me with her eyes. I haven't had time to say anything yet. Snow spoke out in front of the road. I'm back now. Who is the last teenager? Why did you come with me? What are you two doing together? The first day of school was late. You and your parents are worried. I didn't say anything and quietly took a bucket. KFC combo from the bag behind Ray. The whole family was stunned to see the bucket I took out. Street parents, what is this? I'm happy to say, Daddy, I've got a friend. His name is Promise Langfang. He went to the same school as us. I don't even know him. But he's a good guy. I've never had milk tea before. He invited me. He hasn't even bought me a KFC yet. I've never eaten before. The first time I knew, KFC has something called a family combo. I wanted the whole family to eat, so I brought it home. Education is very strict. Since childhood, Snow has been taught is not to eat indiscriminately from outside. More, eating fried chicken is not beneficial for body regulation. The Snow never eats. When you see me carrying my family combo bucket home, it felt like she was facing the enemy. Fried foods have a lot of calories when eaten will gain weight. But do you know how much sugar does milk tea have? Then I drank 2 cups con. Before I finished, my mother hugged me with tears in her eyes. Our road is good. I made friends on the first day of school. I'll eat fried chicken the same way. Family combo is for the whole family to eat together. He also hugged me and my mother. The road is small. Kids just like to eat like that. You can eat a little sometimes. Unfortunately, your brother is still in the hospital. Otherwise, the whole family can eat together. That night, 3 families, we ate fried chicken together to integrate with us. The Snow is so cold, give me a piece. Just in time she was going to chew. I looked at her with drooling eyes. Sister, you didn't just say that fried chicken will make you fat. No wonder. I was only overweight so I could eat for my sister. I'll be fat for you. Talk about here. Kuang Tuet couldn't help but put the fried chicken in my hand. I picked it up and started chewing. Family combo, why can fake Venus be eaten? Because all night long I keep promising. Feng is a good person. So the image of him as a person, it was deeply ingrained in my parents' hearts. The next morning when he came to pick me up by motorcycle, my parents prepared him a packed breakfast. Full nutrition. Are you a promising classmate? Thank you very much for inviting me yesterday. Our way a meal. Yes, she found it from the outside, so there's no friend. Please take more care of her in the future. This child simply doesn't understand life. If there's bullying at school, I need to tell you and your aunt again. All night long, Long Feng could not sleep. I wonder if I've been cheated or not, but now I see my parents' reactions. His face immediately flushed. You two don't have to do that. They're all classmates. This is the right thing to do. I took Kwong Road to school before, and then he gave me the helmet. I'm holding the helmet of promise. Looks very proud. Oh, it's pink. You bought it for me. I promise you are a good person. When the Snow saw the promise, she was so angry that her molars almost bit together. Your teacher promised you. I hate the most when people lie to me. I know that Snow is taking advantage of me. He looked at me coldly and dragged me away. Our parents looked at us with quiet eyes. Just slow down. Your dad's good enough. Pay attention to safety. Even though he is also a dog licked by Conan Tuet. Yesterday I stood up for Snow. Although he turned his face, but this one way. I promised not to talk about it, feeling very upset mood. I decided to praise him. The teacher promised you were good since growing up. This is the first time anyone's ever taken me to school. I used to walk there myself. I got up at 5 in the morning and walked for an hour and a half. I promise, you can still go. IBA dots. The seafood porridge cooked by Aunt Wan Ma is very nutritious. Drink a lot. I promise I'm allergic to seafood. Hi, do you regret being my friend? So drop me off and I'll take a taxi to school. If you want to be friends with my sister, you can do that without me. Even though I am one, a lovely person does not deserve to be your friend. My beautiful sister is more gentle and generous. He promised to listen to me. What the hell are you talking about? I patted him on the back and said, don't be angry. If you die, who benefits? He promised to laugh at me angrily. Snow told everyone at school that I'm an illegitimate child. The man of promise, Langfang, is not a vegetarian either. They say that. Her parents are traffickers and criminals, is going to renovate. They came to the hospital to swap with me, not their daughters. You can live a life like the golden age, rich. If you prove you're not an illegitimate child, it's very easy. But she can't prove her biological parents. Yours is not a human trafficker, so Kwong Tuet's reputation in school has plummeted. Even Sao doesn't like a girl who pretends to howl. But there was someone who spoke for her. You're going too far. That's because of the parents. Kwong Tuet's intestines made out. He was still a baby then. You guys are alive. It took him 18 years to realize he wasn't you. Parents' intestines. Who understands this pain? That's right, he said. Kwong Road is an illegitimate child. It's his fault. But it's only because he's too afraid of being abandoned. That's why I said that. This is just a sentence. The road won't lose a piece of meat. He's already like that. You can't ignore him. That's great, Father. Let me see who this is. The Holy Father dreams of understanding as the Holy Mother. The Holy Mother is a daughter. The Holy Father is a son. Turned out to be the quiet male lead. Crown Prince Cow at the top in Beijing. I like to eat shit. I was stunned to hear this. Would I like to eat shit? I see. When you understand what I'm saying, I was very angry. Hey, what are you talking about? I glanced at him, pursing my lips. One sentence won't lose any meat. I'm so pathetic. Can you forgive me, please? 10,000 steps back, you're not wrong. Why am I talking about you and not about anyone else? You have to find the cause yourself. Kwong. The Snow couldn't hear me when I told my brother. It's so quiet. She's angry. Her eyes are red. Your way has gone too far. Come on, sorry, calm down. I looked at her and realized that was too much. So when you say I'm not sorry, you too, I'm sorry. The Snow is so angry at me that it promises to blow up. With prayerful eyes, she felt I could be so arrogant. It's because my promise to the future has supported me. But she's the moon, the light of promise. Then I promised to show you. How can I let her suffer? I didn't think about promising to just look at her, then sarcastically said, Excuse me, why don't you? The Snow is cold and I have to apologize. They are really angry and want to die. Kwong Tuet dived into her chest, deep sobbing. I think it's all my fault. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be so ashamed. His teeth grinding as he stared at me. Wait the long way. I will take revenge for this. I said, oh. I'm sorry. From now on, I'll let you eat all my shit. Don't avenge me, a bunch of people laughing and talking. Ha ha ha, Irio ire, your way is hateful. I really like to eat CITS. I dare to ask this too. Do you still want your life? The fake Kim wants to marry him, so try to be decent. He was gentle and generous in front of his eyes. I don't want to please my soul. I don't want to get married to something. So my impression of moodiness is vulgar, cruel, and lawless. The snow feels you and the snow is shining. Code structure. Even if the whole world abandons you, she will also stand firmly on her side. Just to be the wife of the Crown Prince of Beijing, then she will still be a noble and elegant lady. But the degenerate doesn't seem to think so. What they want is a real Venus. Subject registration 4. I thought the snow would go with me to the charity party, but temporarily become me. The snow has chosen her clothes. Makeup and hairdressing are also sophisticated. The whole person exudes subtlety and beauty. When I saw it, I ran too. I'm here. You've changed your clothes. You can go now. I glanced at her quietly. Then he looked a little embarrassed at me. I'm sorry, she said. I just got home. Maybe she's never been to a charity party. So she told me to take her outside and explore. It's kind of weird being quiet. But the better it is. Charity party will definitely have a lot of good food. I wear pajamas, cotton slippers, I don't have a skirt. Can I wear this? He glanced at me quietly. It's like looking at something dirty. A long time later. He grinds his teeth and grinds his teeth. Tell yourself you're not angry. I'll take you to buy. Snow took a step back, her body trembling. The whole body is broken. You're down. You really can't do anything. Serious, quiet expression. It's not that I don't know your mother. I took the arm of the serene and said, You are quiet. Would you like to buy me some nice clothes? Go buy it. Go buy it. Mom, look at me. She's so happy. I'll be there to comfort the snow. I've been there many times. But the road never got there. If you let her come once, there's no reason. Come in with your parents. The quiet don't really like me. When he got in the car, he was a meter away from me. I saw the food in front of him. I want to put my hand out and grab it. Immediately fold your hands back. Watch me carefully. What are you doing down the road? Don't try to seduce me. I'm not as easy to fool as I promised. I'm in. Don't try to seduce me down. She thought imitating me would be less embarrassing. I would laugh if my mother didn't. I'm a long way from taking you to a charity party. It turns out your mother made you do it. I was angry and said you were rude. You're not ashamed. I held up my hand and pinched his ass, and he directly confirmed the crime. Okay, no more talking. The man's ass is as big as an ostrich egg. Why talk so much? My behavior was directly shocking for depression. The people on the road also petrified. He, drowning in the illusion that his ass was pinched by me, then he is no longer. Clean all the way without a word. I ate snacks in the car the whole time, and eat so much that you sweat. I love that the food here is delicious. You don't want to eat. You're going to feed me. You're such a good person. You were so kind to me. Did you like me? If your sister knows and is angry with you, why? It's all my fault. When my natural beauty has mesmerized me, in the end, I can't stand it anymore. Come and shut my mouth. Sister, I call you my sister. Please don't bother me anymore, okay? Eat whatever you want. Don't get involved. Do whatever you want. He doesn't deserve to be the Crown Prince of Beijing. But he's very rich. Take me shopping. If I look at something for more than 3 seconds, he'll wave and wrap it up. I want to say thank you, but he kept my mouth shut. Don't say anything. The staff member on the sidelines seemed to admire it. My boyfriend's sister is so good to me. How did you catch such a rich man? I taught you to whisper in her ear. I know his secret. He told me not to say Ria. What secret surprised employees? I'm being careful. I can't talk. I can't wait to see me talking to someone else. Immediately running forward as if facing the enemy. What are you talking about? I have nothing. Quite carry follow the big bag, small bag, go out. Pay for it and quickly create it. I'll go immediately. Follow him. Senior stylist, I've never enjoyed it before. It's great. The result is cotton slippers. Slippery, and I banged my head on my back. Tranquil turned his head and looked at me with disgust. I told you not to try to seduce me. He had just finished speaking when he saw me looking back blankly. He turned back and saw Hua Lang. Fong is wearing a black raw jacket and jeans. Stand behind. Next to him was a middle-aged woman with an air of elegance, dignified and authoritarian. Oh, the deep and surprising promise of the wind. Aunt Hua, oh, turns out she's the mother of Minister Hua Langfong. Aunt Hua greeted us warmly and looked at us. Trinangan A, do you want to buy clothes? This is a silent AI afraid that others will misunderstand the relationship. Our system should explain. Sister Kalangjia, she has no clothes to go to the party. So I'm going to take her out and buy some. I promised to say, oh. Then suddenly he came back to ask for a promise. Sister Kalangjia, is that the person you drove to pick up? Not every morning. Promised to stare, staring at me without a word. He got even more angry and turned away. I looked at my back and I couldn't help but be surprised. Oh, the young man is so angry. Leave without asking the end of the story. It's not that he likes me. Then he's very wise. I can see that I am looking. He promised to leave and ask, what are you looking at? I turned my head and stared at him. I seemed to like someone. Stunned and took a few steps back. It's as if you're facing a formidable enemy. You don't like me. I won't like you. You're a fly that wants to eat my swan. I like to eat shit. I'm also the main female in the books, reverse fiction. So the dress, to look impressive in the eyes of the audience. It's the standard. The woman next to the Prince of Beijing. Changed from Miss Kuang to Miss Tu, the sudden appearance of Kuang family. The news will surely let hunters. He and the reporter had an early lunch, here to save face. Kuang family has declared, go outside. My sister and I are twins. I've been living abroad for 18 years. Recently returned to Kuang. Den Yan and Kong Tuai are the code of architecture. Back to the same school. News of the couple's engagement spread in the north. Business for a long time. Now you see me coming to the party. The noble ladies all changed the subject. The subject is that I stole my sister's fiancé. Suddenly it's hotter than ever, also on Hot Search. Promoted Beijing Crown Prince affair. Raising the Kuang sisters with her husband. You're in 3 Kuang Street. If you look at the hot pot, you are threatened with death. What a mess. Since when did I become Snow's fiancé? I glanced at him and teased him. Last time on her birthday. He gave her a ring worth $10,000. This is not a marriage proposal. Everyone knows that, so stop pretending. In a deep anger, he said, stop talking nonsense. What are we doing here today? Participate in the charity auction. Every year companies have a budget. Fixed charity. This is not only possible, enhance the image of the company. In front of the public, but also lower taxes. She wanted me to win something worth one. He gave her 100 million yuan in a ring. It is convenient to come here. Oh, I'm here for work. The Prince of Beijing, of course. I went to the party with my goal. It's very busy. That I don't believe in am mocking. You don't believe him. Whatever you like, I'll get it for you. Is there such a good thing? I immediately hugged the arm of the serpent and burst into tears. You are so good. This is my first time wearing a dress. For the first time at auction. It was also the first time. Someone gave me such an expensive gift. I also told him to buy me a ring. It is more expensive than the snow. It's even bigger than her. It's so big, I wear it on my thumb. You look at me, this is a male model. Do you need someone to help you redesign in mosaic? I look at you very carefully, love and speak in an embarrassed voice. No, I just like the big ones. Immediately blush in the dark. Shut up and stop talking. After the charity party. Immediately there was the quiet news spent 2,000 to buy me a diamond ring. Some people say that Snow is 7. But I can only see people laughing. I didn't see the old man cry. The Snow gritted its teeth. When she was desperate. I ran out and got into a car accident. Eventually had to be hospitalized. Her white dress was also dyed red. It's like a bride who's been cheated on at a wedding, I said to the quiet. They said my sister had an accident because of you. Almost lost his life. Come and see, unscrupulous. He was so angry he wanted to jump up and hit me in the head. Can you stop talking shit? Me and the Snow. It's not the kind of relationship you think it is. With back, my mother didn't mean not to let her in. If you say the wrong things, otherwise she will be more hurt than me. He looked at him and said, Mom, you don't want to marry me. Whoever first is the bastard, the way you scold me. I'm not. I'm complimenting you. You are so kind. You treat every girl well. That makes them want to marry you. The quiet are used to it. Make fun of me and become numb, paralyzed, oh ha. You haven't heard. My nickname is the Crown Prince of Beijing, so even if I don't treat every girl right, there are still a lot of people who want to marry me. I said, oh, you're a bestseller. Maybe people don't believe it. But in principle, my husband and I are officially married. The snow is his moonlight, because Kuang Tuet is a fake. That's why I hit him quietly. It's so hard that they can't be together. And forced him to marry me. Snow has been running away for 5 years. When she returned from school, she swore, I will take back everything that belongs to me. I was calmed by her at the time. Donate a kidney to your brother. Kuang Vu is still cold for 5 years. So how can I fight her? So I decided to attack first. When my mother stopped the pair, and then at the time of my engagement, the snow will go abroad before and become the moonlight. I'm not going to let this happen again. This time I'll play the moonlight My parents soon decided to let me go abroad. They feel that. Educational environment in the country. Certainly not as good as foreigners. Go abroad to university. Then study for a master's degree. When you come back, it will be more meaningful. So when the mother's quiet, I suggest 2 families join and let me quietly get engaged. I refused on the spot. Auntie, I'm still young. Let's talk about this after graduation. Then I asked my parents to arrange for me to study abroad at night. Before I left, I made a personal appointment with the promise of wandering. Because last time, he promised to look at me and be quiet, go buy clothes. Then there's the scandal. That's why he hadn't noticed me for a month. I told him when it was time for exercise. Go to the small forest. My face looks like it's going up to the sky. But in the end, he came. I walk in the wind, my hands in my pockets. What do? Are you not afraid that you will misunderstand? I'm embarrassed to bow my head. 2 hands grab the skirt. Kick 1 foot to the ground. Me and my wife. It's not the kind of relationship you think it is. Bob promised light nasal spray. What is your relationship? It has nothing to do with me, I root. I don't care about your relationship. So if it's not that relationship, what is the relationship in the end? I asked him if he was worried, promised mausoleum. Show that I don't care, and snorting more than 10 times a minute. Heck, are you taking yourself too seriously? You think you are so beautiful. All men like me. I actually came to check in that day, school transfer. And by the way to express, when I gave the ring, I ran away without hesitation. I went abroad the next day. It was Friday. The next 2 days are the weekend, so I promised to take the lead. I didn't notice that I didn't go to school forever. Until the second discovery, I still don't go to school. I promised my husband that something was wrong when I went to the house to ask. I knew I was abroad. My local number has been disabled. And again, because I've just been abroad and I haven't set up a new number, so the parents. I have no contact information for the time being. I rejected my marriage with a disgrace and gave the diamond ring. Give me the promise of love. But he refused. And I ended up being the most heartbroken. There's a rumor that BA we're each other's licking dogs. All of a sudden, I was ashamed. Deep fuck, what was she thinking? Give me the ring, the diamonds I bought. Give it back. He promised that he was jealous. My favorite passerby is me. This ring is a symbol of love that she gave me. I want to, but I can't. Then the 2 fought over the ring when Lanra rumors. Turns out the crown prince. And the young major general is fighting over me. I've successfully moved from the moonlight. A person's light. The light of the moon for 2. Know this news. I feel more secure when I'm abroad. I ran away. The snow cannot be engaged to the sun. My parents don't like her either. Because she plotted to hurt me behind my back. To stay in Kuang, the snow was reckless. Perform an operation and donate a kidney to Kuang Vu, even though he is the only son of Kuang. The snow saved him as a blessing. It's for Kuang family. Your parents are going to let you stay in Kuang for the rest of your life, to be their daughter, if you find a good family. They'll also prepare a good dowry for you, but the ambition of the snow. Sao can be done with just a little bit of dowry. The goal is to save her life. It's not about being a lady of Kuang family. It's about being Kuang Yu's wife. She will later become the owner of the house. My parents are honorable people. The external status of Kuang. The snow is the Kuang family. Now that Kuang's son and daughter to be together. I know where to put my nose. They didn't let the 2 of them be together. The snow is already yours. Look at her with respect. From small to large, 2 people are perfect. Let us go. Daughter becomes daughter-in-law. We're still a family. I think this will force. My parents have to accept it. All of a sudden, my parents had 7 hopes for them and kicked them out. Get out, Kuang. We don't have such a dishonest child. Kuang Yu, you make my mother and I outside. I can't hold my head up. We don't have a son like you. I was then appointed as the sole heir. At first, they both thought my parents are just losing their temper, even though he is their son. The snow is brought up by them. How could they abandon their sons and grandsons to hand over all the property in the family for girls? But they waited and waited until the child is born and goes to kindergarten. My parents haven't changed their minds. Kuang Tuet many times brought her children and Kuang Yu to stop my parents downstairs at the office. Parents, this is your nephew. Look at him. Baby, call your grandma. They're all protected by the guards, kicked out cruelly. Kuang Jia, we don't have a nephew of unknown origin. The snow said, parents, this baby belongs to Kuang Vu. He's your nephew. 2 people can't ignore it. Please let me and Kuang Yu go back to Kuang. We and our children will be kind to you. My mother sneered I have a daughter Sao need to be filial. The baby's father and I decided. Later, he will leave the road to inherit Kuang family. As a child, she's been through a lot of suffering. This is our compensation for her. I came back after graduation in the middle. People's great expectations, immediately back to the water. He quickly left an important meeting. The driver came to pick me up. He asked me to return the $2,000. I bought the ring. He can't swallow this shit. He promised to pick me up too. When he saw it, he thought he was robbing people to punch a right. The road is mine. Don't bother her. Silence is also very angry. This person always comes to me for no reason. You know what? That's what she owes me. 5 years is 5 years. You owe me what you owe me. I did it voluntarily. I didn't force you down. You are also the president of a large corporation. It's hard to see a big guy hanging around like this. When the moonlight of the 2 great men in the north, business back to water. The media is ready. So many cameras are pointing at us. I heard the words of 3 of us. The media is more excited than the holidays. This circle is chaotic. Love be a hand is so interesting. Oh, be a people can't be together. Sao. 3 people live better than nothing. He looked at me smiling coldly and said, please save your face. I thought you liked diamonds, so I bought them for you. Who knows? You use that ring to show it. My love with. Promise Lang Feng, you know the years? What did the people of Beijing say about me? They say I'm like a licking dog. But I can't lick. They said I didn't make a promise. Promise the wind. The man who was about to fight him 300 rounds was stunned. What did you say? The hatred of depression is heavy. You son of a bitch, tell me. You don't want to buy the ring yourself. Why did you take the ring I gave you? To give him. Did you know he wore that ring for 5 years and go around showing it off? The media also reported, every time I see it. You must return the money or return the ring. You have to give me an explanation today. I pretended not to see the eyes rolling around. What I don't understand, it's funny. What you give me is mine. What do you give me? Promise is no longer angry. I was angry to know that silence was constantly disturbing me. It's just to collect debts, his voice boomed beside me. That's right, the ring that Sugar gave me. Why should I give it to you? You are so shameless. How much money does the road owe you? I'll give it back to you. 20,000 people want to pay cash or swipe a card. Promise to say something again. Down 2,000. The silence hasn't finished yet. I promised a hand that carried my VA Lee. The other hand picked me up on your shoulder and ran away. 20,000, you dare marry, you want to die. I lay on my shoulder promising to help the wicked. Flowers in the past 5 years, I didn't mean to. I didn't return to the country or contact you. But I owe 2,000 grand and I can't pay it, so I have no intention of going back. So it's not to bother you, who said you rejected my confession. I'm not brave enough to see you now. Despite the fact that I've been involved in research. Science abroad, but the last 5 years. The reason is that I made it up, but it makes sense. I promise to believe it right away. Not all are. My fault in the first place, I shouldn't have been so grumpy. Actually, I've liked you for a long time. If I could turn back time, I'm not going to let you go like this. What have you done in the last 5 years? He promised to send me to the military academy. I'm currently working in the military and I got my degree to produce some scientific research results. Then back to serving the homeland. We both looked at each other and hugged and cried. All right. You are the man and woman I like. We all have a bright future. I inherited my parents' company. And then we had a big wedding with a big promise. Split love and career. I am still single and sometimes come to us to collect debts. Outsiders. I thought he kept himself clean because of me. But everyone knows he's just not happy. When I used the ring you gave me to make love, Lang Feng, the snow always felt that I was charming. That's why the silence is not with her. She's often. Rumor has it that I'm having an affair with her. Let me divorce you. Promised to laugh to death. I was married in the army. Unless he makes a serious mistake, or want a divorce, otherwise we can't divorce. However, she continues to do so. The dance couldn't leave her, all day long unquiet. If you love him that way, find him. Kuang Zhu and Kuang Vu were kicked out. She gave birth to a child. If it's still not Kuang. When she came back, she intended to do the same. Just go, you think I really like you, loser. Don't forget I gave you my kidney. If it wasn't for me, you'd be dead a long time ago. You're a loser. My parents would rather marry my sister than me. I was blind at the time. Kuang, you can't stand the stimulation. In a rage, she pushed the snow against the back wall. The back of the snow was smashed against the wall, and she died on the spot. Kuang Yu sentenced to 3 years for unintentional killing. My parents brought their children up. The snow's wish has come true. Her son finally came in. Kuang family and received the patrimony, and back my happy life with the promise of the wind. Just starting to return. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to press the like button and sign up.